Giants had placed defensive back Jabril on injured reserve for a torn ACL, so he's done for the year, and that's very disappointing if you're a Giants fan, because him not on the field makes it a dramatic disadvantage. You face the Chiefs tonight, and you got to figure out how to play them with no Jabril Peppers. That's very dangerous. The Patriots placed linebacker Harvey Langai on injured reserve. It could be just a 3-week injury, but that's the decision that they made to put him on IR. Deshaun Jackson and the Rams mutually agreed to allow him to seek a trade. He did not travel to the Texans game that was in Houston. I don't understand this at all, by the way. I have no idea what is going on. He said he's unhappy with his role, but you have a chance to win a championship. You have a chance to win a championship. You stayed in Philadelphia. You had a minimal role in Philadelphia. I understand you're not playing a whole lot, but you have a chance to win a championship. Why screw that up? There's no reason for it. It makes no sense to me why they decided, no, you can seek a trade. To me, you may be taking away your one chance of winning a championship, because this Rams team is that good. The NFL expands its Rooney rule to have at least one in-person interview with an external minority candidate. So they expanded this. What they did was they expanded the season basically in terms of how or who you can go get. So now the 2 weeks after the last 2 weeks of the regular season, you can go interview guys. You weren't able to do that before. So that's a very big advantage for teams that, hey, we're not very good, but you see this team, they're very good. We can go interview their offensive coordinator if we so choose to. And this one, they're saying, we're going to go interview someone who's not part of this organization, but we have to go interview him in person from another team of the minority. So that expands that rule, and the Rooney rule has really been in place since the Steelers decided to bring Mike Tomlin on as the head coach, which we'll talk about Mike Tomlin in a little bit. Now, an interesting set of moves here. 2 ex-Washington football team employees call upon owners to pressure the NFL commissioner into a decision. There's the 12 other complaints to punish Daniel Snyder. This happened, and it was a kind of a shocking decision, but you know what? I agree with this move. Daniel Snyder, to me, is like the worst owner you can ever get, because he's always found ways to make a bad decision. When he's got rid of coaches that they actually had a good record, he got rid of them because he didn't like to work with them. Like, that makes no sense, but he decides to do it anyway. Because he's the owner, he can do whatever he wants. But that's the reason why this team has not won a title in nearly 40 years. The NFL Combine on the move, NFL executive Troy Vincent said that the 2022 Combine will be in Indianapolis, but the 2023 Combine is up for grabs. And their offers are Dallas, LA, and Indianapolis. Indianapolis has been doing it for the longest time, but now Dallas and Los Angeles are interested in hosting the Combine for the 2023 season. Vincent said that they're focused on the athlete experience to better the athlete experience, and that's a good point. Focus on that. Don't focus on what place it is. Just allow these players that are going out here and having to perform for anywhere between 3 days to 5 days. Let them perform, but let them also have some time off and have a place to go. Like Dallas has a good place, Los Angeles, Indianapolis, those are good places. It's not surprising that they're all three in the conversation.